Hey guys, welcome back to the 164 show. My name is Peter and welcome to yet another episode of the 164 show. I just want to say a quick thank you to our ongoing sponsors kovodisplays.com.au for sponsoring this show and this episode. If you're looking to display your Hot Wheels, whether you want to put it into a cabinet, displayed on your desk or on your wall, just like I have with my collection, head up kovodisplays.com.au and they ship worldwide as well. So from singles, doubles, 5 cards, loose collections, so they have the perfect acrylic displays for you. Now let's get into today's episode. So today I want to celebrate New Zealand and Kiwi creativity with a creator of custom Hot Wheels, and he makes one of the best cards here in New Zealand. And I have one of his sets that a lot of people have been raving about and really captures the nostalgic minds of people who have grown up and maybe still live here in New Zealand. So this custom Hot Wheels creator, his name is Jackson O'Reilly. I'll put his Instagram down below in the description so you can follow his work as well. Now, he has come up with this set and he has been doing it for a while, but check this one out. This is the Kiwiana 5 car culture set. Now, why is this Kiwiana set so popular and triggered a nostalgic part of every Kiwi who grew up in the 80s and 90s? And that's because of these 5 brands. And we're gonna start with FourSquare here. So that's a FourSquare logo, and they are a small supermarket in regional parts of New Zealand where people go on holidays or go to the beach. The only real access to food and supplies is through these FourSquare shops. They're still around, by the way, but it just triggers a lot of nostalgic feelings for people who are growing up here in New Zealand. And the second logo is the famous K-bars. Now, personally, I don't have a lot of connection or nostalgic feelings towards K-bar. Probably a little bit before I was even born. But K-bar, now owned by, or possibly started by, I need to look here, Whittaker's. Whittaker's here in New Zealand is a famous chocolate manufacturer, and they produce the K-bar, and they still do, and they still have it in limited shops, not in major supermarkets, but it's a popular confectionery so it's a popular confectionery here in New Zealand. Moving along, you guys around the world might know this brand, and that is L&P, which stands for Lemon and Pyro. So Pyro is a little town here in Waikato, which is not too far from a city called Hamilton. And you may have seen a lot of Instagram posts about people who go to this town next to this big statue of the L&P bottle. So L&P is a fizzy drink, a soft drink that is manufactured by Coca-Cola. Who else? And they started here in New Zealand. It's a unique flavor. I wouldn't say it's out of this world, but it's a bit deeper than your normal Sprite or your lemonade. The Pyro obviously stands for the name of the town that the drink originated from. The longest drink in town, you see this giraffe logo as well, have a close up, and they are like a milkshake and drinks that you can get through food trucks and convenience shops decades ago, and very hard to see them around anymore, but I have seen them in food festivals. Not sure if it's the legit one or still old cups, but that's one of them. And the last one here is the Spaceman. And Spaceman is a cigarette-shaped candy that we all used to obviously pretend to smoke when we were in primary school, so 90s, early 2000s. And they still manufacture it here today, but they got rid. So the space candy used to have a red tip at the bottom, and there's no denying what they knew their target audience. But they got rid of that, obviously in this day and age, you can't have that. But still, Spaceman candies still exist, and Jackson made it into this 5 car culture pack. let's get it open. Okay, the very first car that we popped open here is the Spaceman car. So before we begin into the actual car or the car detail itself, a little bit of background of what Jackson O'Reilly has done. It's actually done, or the card was designed and printed onto like an acrylic PVC. It feels more like PVC. Of course, it's not acrylic, it's not transparent, but PVC back card. It's a really tough, water resistant, and it doesn't have soft corners. And he actually has put like a sticker on top of a card, so not directly printed onto the card itself, but the design itself is actually pretty nicely done. You have the New Zealand, the country here as the sun, and then you have the Spaceman, which is actually on par with what the candy box is. And then you got the rocket, and then you have candy sticks for the 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B. So this is car 5 out of 5. There is nothing on the back, so it's just the front that has the sticker on it. Moving across to the L&P car, so we're looking at an A86 Sprinter Truno for the L&P car. So once again, printed and stuck onto the card itself. The card is robust. The overall design I'm really liking, and if it was displayed at one of the Covals, in a premium Coval, it will look fantastic. I will still have to give it a go because that thickness might be a bit tricky with Coval pegs. Overall, this L&P very nicely done. But that is the K-bar card. Nice and simple, nothing too major or detail. You have the K-bar logo on a white background with the top on Datsun 240Z. The longest drink in town. So this is once again the milkshake company here in New Zealand for food trucks and carnivals and shows and events, and this is done on a Honda Civic EK9. Sorry, the glue definitely is not looking so pretty or sharp, but the overall design of the card nicely done with the giraffe over here and the logo, the longest drink in town. That is car number 4 out of 5. So this one is a Toyota Celica. And that's Mr. FourSquare over there on a green card with the logo on the side. Okay, so you've seen the cards and you have seen the box. Let's look at the detail of the specific cars he has customized. Okay, the first car that I want to show you guys is the L&P car. So that is an A86 for the Truno with the L&P Lemon and Pyro decal on the side and a lovely yellow and black, which is true to the L&P colors. Okay, moving along to the next car as well. This is the K-bar Datsun 240Z. So in a nice orange paint with the K-bar logo, the K on the side of the doors. The detail, he did a very nice job with the rest of the car. And my personal favorite is the Subaru Wrx Sti, the Spaceman candy decal on the side. Look at that. And this one, gladly the wheels do roll, as you can see here. So I'm not exactly sure why some would roll, some won't roll. So that A86 a little disappointing, but glad to see the Subaru has a rolling wheels with the Spaceman decal. What I'm noticing though, the decal is very hard to see. I don't know if it can come across on the camera very well. With the gray color of the car with the Spaceman decal on the side, could have went with maybe a brighter color, maybe even white as well. The Spaceman logo would have stood out. The rest of the car, I believe, is stock standard. I think he's just changed the wheels. Next one up is the Honda EK9, the longest drink in town, a decal, and the wheels do roll as well. Thank you very much, Jackson. And then the front white, I believe this was just a standard mainline, the white mainline with the wheels swapped out with the longest drink in town decal on the side. Still very nicely done. I think these look great, and obviously a Kiwi icon on the decal. And the last one is the Celica FourSquare car, and this one also the wheels do roll, and these actually feel very nicely done. The wheels do roll without any wobble. And I believe he has repainted this. I don't recall the Celica coming in this dark green, like a military army green. The FourSquare logo, put it on nicely. There is a bit of raise as well, so I don't think they are water slides. I think they're just standard decals put on the side. And when I mean water slide is that you have to apply water to certain decals and it actually sits flush onto the bodywork. Anyway, thank you so much Jackson O'Reilly for sending these out to me, and I had a chance to open it up and show you guys. They look great. Obviously the card looks even better. So he's known in the New Zealand Hot Wheels community for creating amazing card artwork. I hope you guys enjoyed that and had a great look into the first custom set that I had reviewed on this channel. Obviously there is plans to do a lot more. If you enjoy it, please let me know in the comments what you thought about the set. If you have one, please let me know as well, because Jackson creates different cars for these sets, so I'd love to know if you've got an RX-7 or any other car that he had created for this set. Thank you so much guys, and look forward to seeing you later. Bye bye.